Greetings to the students at Mundo Verde School out in Northern Virginia. My name is Ronnie Sidney, author of Nelson Beats the Odds, and your teacher, Ms. Jennifer Kwok, who has asked me to answer a few of your questions, and I am glad to do that. And the first question is, tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, again, my name is Ronnie. I live in Tappahannock, Virginia, which is a small town in Virginia in the Northern Neck area. It's the home of Chris Brown. And I had the fortunate opportunity to actually ride the school bus with Chris Brown up until I graduated high school. So that's a claim to fame, I guess, so to speak. My favorite football team is the Washington Redskins. Go Redskins. They won today and they'll be in the playoffs. And I'm sure some of you all in the Northern Virginia area are proud about that. In basketball, I like the Duke Blue Devils, and my favorite basketball NBA player is LeBron James. I enjoy writing. I've always enjoyed writing, and when I was a kid I enjoyed writing poetry and writing rap songs, and when I got older I've grown to enjoy writing children's books. So my latest book is Nelson Beats the Odds, and I'm currently working on two books. One that will actually be out at the end of March, beginning of April, called Nelson Beats the Odds, Tamika's New Dress, which I'm sure you all enjoy just like you enjoy Nelson Beats the Odds. The second question is, what is a struggle you have had to overcome with writing and or reading? Describe it. Well, my biggest struggle was writing more so than reading. Even as a young man, elementary school, middle school, even high school, even as an adult, I still struggle writing legibly. In school, I used to not take my time and write. I'd write really, really fast and have to go back and erase my writings, or the teacher gets my paper and she can't read it, so I had questions marked wrong. They were right, but because the teacher couldn't read it, then they couldn't make out what it was. So it was always an issue for teachers, and one time I was even encouraged to just do all of my work on a computer, not even write in handwriting anymore. So it was always something that has been a source of anxiety and stress for me all my life. And it's something I mentioned in my book too with Nelson, when his teacher, Miss Gronkowski, hands him back his paper and says she can't read this chicken scratch. I've heard that so many times in my life, my handwriting being compared to chicken scratch. So it's something I felt like I needed to put in a book just to shed some light on a disability that I had. The third question, was how did you overcome your struggle with reading and writing? My struggle with reading and writing, my reading struggle wasn't that serious. Like I said, it was more so the writing. And what helped me overcome that was having a special education teacher during resource to really work with me specifically on writing. And not just writing, but organization. With the ADHD, it made me really impulsive, so I wouldn't take my time writing. My thoughts would just be everywhere, kind of scatterbrained, so it really made it difficult trying to put those down on paper. So just encouraged me to take my time, give me a little bit more time on tests, because I would actually run through the test really fast, and I'd skip questions, or I worked so fast I didn't read all of the answers, so I just sort of picked the one that I thought was right, not even read the rest of them. And that really caused some serious problems. So just work with me on being more organized, being more structured, taking my time, just being more attentive to how I'm writing, just slowing down and making sure that I make my words legible so the teacher could read them and that I could read them, because my handwriting got so bad, well, it was hard for me to even read it. So she really just worked with me on that and encouraged me. And the last question is, what advice can you give others who might have a similar struggle? My advice is just to take your time, slow down. It's not a race. To go back and look over your work, because sometimes you think you're finished and you think you got it all right, and you'll go back and find 2 or 3 questions that you went too fast on. You might have skipped one, or you may have chosen the wrong answer. So just take your time. Proofread your work. Also, if you're doing a paper, get someone else to look at it or edit it. because a lot of times when you're speeding through it, you miss a lot of things when it comes to grammar and punctuation. I know that's what got me in trouble a lot in grammar class, is that I just worked so fast, or my handwriting wasn't neat enough for my teacher to read. So just being aware of those things. And I think if you are, you'll do really well. And, you'll beat the odds. So those are the 4 questions. Thank you, Mundo Verde, for giving me these questions and giving me the opportunity to answer them. You all have a great school year. Have a great 2016. I look forward to one day visiting your classroom. Bye-bye.